Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie. And for me, Saturday morning, welcome. And welcome to finding your purpose in retirement. I don't propose to find any answers for you today. If you're looking this up to find out how did I find purpose, I'm still looking. So this is more sharing the difficulties of an old man. I've already recorded this one time for you all. And speaking of difficulties of an old man, I must have done something to wreck the video. I wasn't able to download it. I wasn't able to edit it. So I'm going to start all over again, but something happened in the making of this pondering. I was pondering with all of y'all, and I actually came up with why I have such difficulty. So the video has taken a new turn, and maybe that's why it happened. As my dad always said, everything happens for a reason. So embrace it and move on, and that's what I'm doing. I was talking about how I find trouble in my mornings and in my days in finding purpose, because until I retired, life was about managing my family and working towards a time when I no longer have to worry about the day-to-day operations of my life, retirement. So I did. I worked towards that. I always had purpose. I always was busy. Every morning, and this is where I found a little bit of my issues. Every morning, I would wake up really early. I was an early bird, and I would wake up real early and fritter away the first hour or two because I knew the rest of the day would be busy. And then I'd get on with things. Just the old triage way of doing things. I always had so much to do that I would find the most important things, get them done, and fill the rest of the day with family and stuff. Nowadays, that's a little more difficult because my day is not full. I don't have, even for my last 8 or so years on disability, I always had doctor's appointments and meetings and forms to fill out. All of that is gone. It's a peaceful life, but a peaceful life can play with the head. And that is where I am lately. The morning happens and I don't know. And therein is the rub. My mornings aren't what they used to be. I used to wake up early and have a couple of hours of lots of stuff to do, but I'm going to relax and watch stuff. Now I try to do that relax and watch stuff. I try. But Dave's in my head. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do today? I don't think there's anything to do today, Gord. And so while I'm trying to enjoy my morning news and last night's talk shows and stuff like that, my mind is not clear. It's cluttered with trying to figure out something to do today, something to fill the day. Now, no complaints. I've got a busy life. Or at least I try to keep myself busy. In keeping my YouTube channel, I'm very often busy there. In editing and controlling videos and talking to y'all, live shows, it keeps me busy. It's the in-between parts. When there is no video to edit, no subject to push, no thing to talk about, then I sit at home twiddling my thumbs trying to figure out what it is I can do. Now, I looked it up. Obviously, I'm not the only one to wonder how do you find purpose in a day after retirement, because there are stories and stories and stories, articles like crazy about it. Most of them say go and volunteer somewhere, but that's okay if you're of good health. I volunteer somewhere, I'm going to let somebody down, so I don't do that. But I do need to, what I'm finding because of talking to you, because of having a porch pondering, I am finding that I am slowly developing a resolution or a beginning of one. I need to recognize that in my mornings, I need that time to to wind up the day. But also, I would probably do myself favors if I think the night before, okay, what am I going to do tomorrow? Mark it down, and that way I can wake up, have my relaxed time, then get on to something. But if there isn't fullness in your life, you feel empty. So I need to push something in there. But I also hope that this video maybe could live on because of the subject. And a lot of people, this community is full of people from their 20s all the way up to their 60s. But there's a fair amount of you in your 60s, and maybe through comments back and forth, through discussion, through talk, we could find a way to help each other. Hey. So I'm going to put this on and down and edit and do all that stuff with it, and maybe it'll go up Sunday, maybe it'll go up Saturday. I'm not too sure, but I hope this weekend has found you well, healthy, and happy. And if not, medicate, my friend, because life is short. Peace and cheers, love and harmony. Your hippie is short too. Peace.